Yo guys, what's going on? Yozzi here to bring you another deck build here today. And today we're doing a mage build, and I like to call this deck taunt spells. This deck is a taunt deck that you use, basically you use the taunt to set up the wall, and then you use the spells to inflict damage to your enemy as well as the taunted creatures if you can. Here in this deck we have a lot of 1 to 3 mana. We have 7 cards above 4 mana, no 7 pluses though. We have 5 4 mana costs, 1 5 mana cost, and 1 6 mana cost. And you know, just the 1 through 4 is just clumped, or 1 through 3 is just clumped, so there's a lot of those. Anyway, you really want to abuse in this deck, or something that you can switch out if you have cards that do spell damage plus 1. In this deck you have the Orge Magi and the Kobold Geomancer. You can switch those out if you guys have other spell damage plus 1 cards, or perhaps even take out some of the taunts and add in more spell damage, or take out some taunts and add even more spells. But this is a deck that it's kind of a harder deck to use. What you want to do is you want to be able to set up the taunt and then use the spells to inflict a lot of damage on your enemy. For example, if you set up spell damage plus 1, if you have 2 Kobold Geomancers and 2 Orge Magi's down, that is plus 4 spell damage. And if you use a spell like Arcane Explosion, which deals 1 damage to all enemy minions, if you have those 4 cards down, that's going to do plus 5 damage to all enemy minions, which really deals a hell of a lot of damage. The good thing is, if they do take out your cards, you can just play more down. And to counter this is you can build up more of an army with cards like the Murloc Tidehunter, which gives you another 1/1 Murloc Scout. Or if you're going against a Paladin and they're using their weapon on you, you can use that Acidic Swamp Ooze to destroy your opponent's weapon. Mainly with the Acidic Swamp Ooze and the Ironbeak Owl, you kind of want to hold them in your hand until they play a card, or they use a card that you can actually use the battle cries for. For example, on the Acidic Swamp Ooze, don't use that card until your opponent actually has a weapon down. Or for example, the Ironbeak Owl, Silence a Minion, don't use that until they put down a taunt or a divine shield or something like that. Just make sure you use those correctly, as well as the Counterspell. But please be sure to let me know what you guys like to use and what hero you'd like to see next in this series. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. Please like, rate, comment, subscribe. Yozzi out.